do that.
The budget has appeared to be out of control. The timing is slipping and slipping, and there's been talk about it running slower than it would have done. There is one obvious answer to all of this, which is the Chinese Rail Commission have said that they can build it in 5 years, faster and on cost and at a lower cost. Why would you not do that?
Yeah, well, I'm keen to learn from anybody, and the Chinese build these things fast, but I would say they don't have our planning system, they don't have our legal system, they don't have to respect people's property rights in the same way. And frankly, when Britain builds things as well, and I'm thinking of things, massive projects like the Olympic Games, for example, not a single life was lost building the UK Olympics. It's the first time in history for any Olympics that's the case. So we also build to standards.
The Olympics is very different.
But we build. The point I'm making is we build to standards in which we do not expect to lose people whilst we're doing it.
Even given that, you're talking to the Chinese about taking over HS2. Yes,
no, that's not the case. No, I think what's happened. I saw that story in the paper. I think what's happened is they have clearly had a letter sent to HS2 Limited. There's been no conversation with me as a minister, as the Secretary of State, or not. But I have to say, by the way, I kind of really want to get this thing built faster if it's possible. And so we'd be fools not to have a conversation. But I think, 5 years, when you look at what's required and the contracts that need to be laid and so on and so forth, it is an enormous project. You're not going to build it in 5 years.
If your civil servants really want to get this up and running faster, they should be talking to the Chinese, shouldn't they?
We should be talking to anybody that we can learn from, absolutely. But I'll tell you what I want to do with HS2. I want to train up an entire new generation of youngsters with the skills that are required. We want some of that homegrown. We don't just want to, I want British-built trains. I want the logistics, the organisation, the skills to last for generations, not just to sort of build this thing and to move on.
To be very, very specific, have your officials talked to the Chinese government or this Chinese company about taking over HS2 at any stage?
No.
No one's talked to them?
No, I think what's happened is they've written to HS2 Limited, probably during the period of this Oakervee review. I see that story in the paper today.
So no civil servants have talked,
certainly
no ministers?
I've certainly had no advice on the subject. Obviously, I'll be asking to see what the communication's been. This has not been a discussion with the department. This has been a discussion with HS2, as I understand it.